What's up, guys? If you are into music reaction channels that are honest, raw, and authentic, look no further. You found your destination. It is the Tazzz N Philly Show. Welcome to our journey.
And make sure that you subscribe below and enjoy the show.
Is good, you sexy son of a gun. It is Philly. That is Tazzz. It is the Tazzz N Philly Show, and we are back with a little reaction video. What is good, YouTube? It's Philly and Tazzz. We're back with another reaction video. It is a reaction video to Jinjer. We are going down the Jinjer hole one more time, the Jinjer rabbit hole, and I cannot wait for this. It's been an experience for sure. Jinjer's a very interesting group led by a vocalist by the name of Tatiana who can, I don't know what you call, growl like she's possessed by the devil. I've never heard any female in any rock band ever do exactly what she does with her vocal range with this. And then all of a sudden can bust out like a beautiful sort of, you know, a singing voice, kind of like we talked about how some people said Gwen Stefani-ish or Britney Spears-ish or whatever you want to call it. Like, it's just so different from when she decides that she's going to be possessed by the devil, which can come at any time in the song. It comes anytime. Sometimes it doesn't come, but most of the time you do get it. So I've heard some influences in their music like Slipknot and Mudvayne and Korn and obviously their own kind of thing. You know, they do their own blend as well. So interested to hear what this is. This is a subscriber request. A shout out from Tazzz. Tazzz, go ahead, give your thoughts, give your shout out, and let's get into this Jinjer song. Yes, sir. Vortex.
Yeah,
Vortex.
I love Jinjer because it's another group that's an element of surprise. We've never heard this song before, so I don't know if it's like some songs she has it where she's all ballad. Some songs it's a mix of growl and ballad, and some I heard is like 99% growl. So we don't know which one this is. So for me, it's an actual treat. I love the growls. Philly a little bit is growing on them as we go, but I loved it from the beginning, especially because it's from a female. Like, I've never seen a female do it, and she does it so effortlessly. Like, oh, you want me to growl? Sure, no problem. And then she'll growl, and then she'll be like, oh, you want me to do a ballad? No problem. So, like, the way she could just turn it on and off, blend it in nicely, like smooth butter, it's just amazing. On top of looking very pretty to the eyes, let me say. So, woo! Sorry, got on my little Tatiana fix. This shout out goes to. I've been dying all day to say your name because it's just such a cool, badass name. This goes out to Old Man Jim H. What's up, old man? I just love how you just pick that name for yourself. Is badass. You're like, yeah, I'm old. What? Love it, love it, love it, love it. So, Old Man Jim H. This song is for you.
Maybe it's ironic that Old Man Jim H is like 25 years old. Pretty funny. And one thing I do want you to stop doing is calling it a ballad. I don't think what she does is ballad. I know what you're saying. She's singing. I get it. But it's fucking far from a ballad, and I need you to stop with that. Did
you hear him? If you know what I'm saying, then that means the point was taken.
Yeah, but
and received.
Anybody that listens to that is probably like, what are you fucking talking about? But whatever. Just stop that with the ballad.
Yeah, but usually when she gets to that part, the music does change. It's not like they're like banging the drums when she's singing it. So then actually that whole part of the song goes ballad. Mind your business.
No. God damn it. I've been wanting to say this for videos and videos ago. Stop it. You're driving me insane with that shit. It's not ballad.
Everybody vote on if I should stop it or not.
Yeah, please, for the heaven's sake, please tell him to stop it. All right, but let's get into this non-ballad ballad. Or whatever we might have here. But it's Vortex by Jinjer. And congratulations, old man. We're going to react to your song now.
I can't wait to see.
Like a lunatic, frantic. The man in the room looks so dramatic with a attitude on his right foot. The spiral traffic feels too dramatic. Like a feather, I travel down the spiral staircase. One more look through a beam, where stars rise. Like a feather, I travel down the spiral staircase, falling deeper than it is. All stars terrorize. Through rabbits and stars, I came like water and light when I go. Through rabbits and stars, I came like water and light when I go. Spin, swirl, whoa, spin, swirl.
Damn. God. What? Woo! I already knew that Tatiana was talented because of her change-up abilities from a growl to soft tones. But that's usually like a verse is growl, let's say, and then another verse is her singing soft. But this, you have to be very talented, I feel, to teach yourself. Like every few words on this one, she was growl, switchback, like every 3 or 4 words. And I would just think that's got to be hard to be able to craft. So I have even more respect for her as a singer to be able to do that. I mean, that's just, I think that's hard. But she just did it well. She did it very well. And like that video was just really, really cool. Like it looked like they were in like a library, a giant library, because I saw the books on the shelves, and then the whole Vortex and everything, which made sense to the song. It made sense to, you know, her rage. I always call those moments that she does Jekyll Hyde, because it's like her verbal transformation, like Jekyll Hyde. So I just freaking loved it. I loved it. Thank you, old man Jim H.
So this might have been my favorite one out of them all so far, I think. Out of all the ones we listened to, this is my favorite one, I think. And I always like to listen for or if I can pick up influences in other bands that they get some of their sound from, or like their influences with how they use their music. And some of the stuff I picked up early in that song, the very beginning of it, with some of the like the bassy guitar riff reminded me of Primus. I heard some Korn in there when they broke it down hard later, and even a little Rage Against the Machine at points in there, because there was a couple different breakdowns with guitar riffs where they changed. And those are the 3 that kind of stuck out to me. But at the same time, obviously, I don't want to compare them to these bands because they don't really sound like them. But there were different parts of it where I picked that up. To me, those are the 3 bands that stuck out to me. Her voice is wild. I've never, like I said before, I've never heard anything like it when it comes to a female being able to switch up like that. You know, this is one of those songs where she did her fair share of screaming, but it wasn't fucking the majority of the song. You could say it was half or maybe even less. So I kind of like that distribution. If this, like, she comes on and she's like in that growl mode from the first chord to the last chord, I'm probably out. But I like the switch up in that, and I thought this was, in my opinion, probably the favorite song we've done of theirs so far. I'll actually add this one to the playlist. I'll listen to it again. So, yeah, I'm in. I like this one, and I'm curious to hear a little bit more. And I'm wondering if anybody agrees with me or has heard whether or not that these bands are sort of influenced in their music at all, because I definitely feel like that's what it feels like to me. So, with that being said,
say that in the comments. I mean, Philly has a very good ear for picking up stuff like that. I mean, he's well versed. I mean, I'm well versed in a lot of artists too, but not like him. I mean, so I didn't pick up any of those. I know all those groups, but I didn't pick it up like he does. So he's 99.9% right. So just verify it, confirm it, and then add anything else about, like he had asked, if they're any inspired by those groups and stuff like that. But yeah, if he heard those inflections of those groups, I believe him. I already said what I had to say about it, and then it was just so well played out and sang and stuff like that. I mean, again, like it with the band and then with her and then the video, it all made sense together. I love it like that. I don't like it when I watch a video and like everything's disjointed, like the video makes no sense or the band's off key in my opinion and the singer is doing their thing or vice versa. But this all was well done. I really loved it. I forget what I was about to say, so if I remember it, I'll say it in comments or whatever. But I said a lot already, how much I just am amazed by this band. Anything else you want to say or closes out? I totally forgot what I was going to say. Like,
that's because you have two brain cells and they're typically fighting with one another. So that's the whole problem. But if your two brain cells come back to planet Earth, we can get into rating this. Let me know when you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready for that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So take your two brain cells and count to 3. I will drum roll and we will rate. All right. Here we go. You ready?
I hate you. I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Yes.
Yes.
Another good subscriber request. Man, you guys are fucking on the ball. Why don't you make us hate something? Why don't you pick something we'll dislike? Why don't you give us some opera so Tazzz can rate that? No, I
haven't hated anything in a while, and like you know,
right? It's weird.
There have been songs in the past that I have hated, but I haven't hated any in a while. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to hate something. I'm just saying if it's something I don't like, I'll say it. I mean, because we all have opinions. I probably just jinx myself. Watch the next song. I just want to get up and leave and turn off the recording.
Well, that wouldn't be so bad for everybody. It would be like you can get up and leave anytime you like. You know what I'm saying? Make the channel a lot more fun. But
I know our fans would be all sad and bummed out if it was just the Philly show. Don't lie.
Well, I mean, that could be true, I guess. But that's only because they're here to laugh at you. Not with you, but at you. No, just kidding. But again, thank you so much, for being here with us tonight, guys. All the new subscribers, to old subscribers alike. We really appreciate you guys. What is the problem?
I'm still thinking what I was going to say, but I'll just say it in the comments if it comes to me. Keep going.
Holy shit, really? You just are constantly interrupting me with ridiculousness.
I wasn't saying anything. You stopped and said, what are you thinking or what are you saying?
Well, I mean, when I'm in the middle of saying something and you're just like, oh, the blue, who does that?
This is the I'm thinking. If you don't know that universal symbol.
Why are you telling people that you're thinking? I can see the steam coming off your head.
Because we keep it real. I'm thinking, everyone. Keep going. Now I have to think again.
The hamster wheel's turning, but I like to just tell people, thank you so much for being here and watching this absolute insanity on the other screen here. And again, thank you guys. I appreciate you. We'll be back soon. You can be anywhere else. You're spending some time with him and I while he pontificates over there. But I am Philly. That is Tazzz. It is the Tazzz N Philly show. Have a wonderful night and peace.
And take it easy and keep it breezy.